Hey yo guys, what is up? MTG is back again with another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about what is Commander. Now, you might notice if you watch my videos regularly, you'll notice I'm in a different area today. So today, this is the couch of talking. I don't know. But you also may notice that I have earbuds in. That is because I'm using this microphone right here. Because I didn't like how echoey the last videos have been where it's just me talking to a camera, because I don't have a proper mic for that yet. So eventually we will, but for now, this is going to do. So when it's talking, I'm going to come up here. You don't know, I'm upstairs in my house, that's why I say come up here. But I'm going to come here to record one-on-one with you guys. Any other like deck text, stuff like that, that will all be back in the regular office with the normal microphone and stuff like that. It's just that where I was recording before is echoey, and I don't have soundproofing or a regular mic, so we're moving up here for now. That being said, let's jump into today's video. Today we're going to be talking about what is Commander. So we did what is Modern last week. This week we're going to be doing what is Commander. There also might be another one, what is something. But yeah, so you're probably not going to watch this if you don't know how to play Magic. If you don't know how to play Magic, like I said in the other one, go check out someone else's video and then come back to here, because this is just going to explain what Commander is and how to play it. Commander is probably one of the most popular formats in Magic. It's definitely one of the most fun. So just a relaxing format if you're not playing with anyone too competitive. There are people who play competitively, but it's okay. So this is, whereas Modern, as if you watched the last video, Modern is more of a competitive format. This is more of a have fun format. So you'll have some crazy cards. So Commander, let's hop right into this. So how does Commander work? Commander is typically a 4-player game. However, you can play it 2 to 4 to 8, however you like to play it. But 4 is probably the most common. You'll probably have a play group of 4 if you play this. So, Commander uses almost any card in existence. Just make sure you look them up before you put them in your deck, because there are some banned cards. There's no restricted. If you don't know what restricted is 1 card per deck, and I'll explain why there's no restricted in a second. It'll all make sense. But there's no restricted cards, and there are banned cards though, so make sure you check before you just throw stuff into a deck. There's not a ton of banned cards, but there's a decent list. So Commander, so the reason why it's called Commander is you'll have 1 card on the side of your deck. This is probably going to be sleeved in a different color, just so you don't mix it up, because this card will always be on the outside. It has to be a legendary creature. Can't be like a legendary or anything else. It has to be a legendary creature, and it stays on the outside of your deck. That way you can play it at any time that you could. So when you play your Commander, well, actually, hang on. Before we get to that, so Commander, you have your 1 Commander on the outside of your deck, and then you'll have 99 cards that are all different. You cannot have any, which is why there's no restricted, because restricted is 1 card per deck. The entire format is just 1 card per deck. So you'll have 99 cards. You have to have 100, so your Commander is 1, and then 99 is the rest of your deck. You have to have 100, and it's 99 different cards, except for basic lands. You can have as many basic lands as you want. But everything else, regular or non-basic lands or anything else, you can only have 1 copy of in a deck at one time. So that is how Commander's laid out. If we talk about the actual playing, so Commander, you'll have your Commander on the outside. Typically it's like something. I'll do something special. I'll pop up a picture of a Commander deck that I have, Phoenix, the God of Deception. That will be right here. You can see it has all this different text. And basically it kind of gives me a way to play the game. So your Commander will typically be something that affects all your creatures, and you're really going to use your Commander to win the game. There's tons of deck text out there. I even have one. If you haven't seen that video after this, you can check that out if you're interested in playing Commander for yourself. But that is kind of how Commander works. So you play your Commander at any time during the game. If it dies, or gets whatever, it goes back to your command zone. You can choose to send it to your graveyard, but we'll stick with the basics. It goes back to your command zone, which is where it is on the outside of your deck before it's actually in play. So you'll have it on the outside of your deck, and you have to pay 2 more colorless mana than it says in the casting cost of the card. So in the top right, where it says the casting cost, you have to pay 2 more colorless in addition for each time that it gets put back into the command zone. So let's say you have Phoenix, God of Deception. I believe it's a 5-drop. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But if it is, if it's a 5-drop, and I'm right about this, it's 3 colorless, a blue, and a black. So if it gets put into play and then back into the command zone, it costs 7. 5 colorless, a blue, and a black. So it's 7 instead of 5. So that's how your commander works. Each time it dies, you just have to pay that 2 extra to bring it out again. Everything else is pretty normal. You draw to 7. House rules is where you just mulligan to 7. Mulligan is where you just throw away your first hand, draw another 7. So if you're playing a more relaxed game, you'll probably just draw to 7. But if not, the regular mulligan applies, and that is draw to 7 for the first time, and then you go to 6. Draw to 6, then 5, then 4, and then you always get a scry. So scries, look at the top card, choose if you want it on the top of your library or on the bottom. However, with Core Set 2020 just around the corner, I figured I would explain London Mulligan rules, which will be in play, I believe June 12th. Actually, I think it's the pre-release, so June like 6th or 7th. You draw to 7 the first time, and then the second time you also draw to 7, but you put 1 back on the bottom of your library for each time you've mulliganed. So if you've mulliganed 2 times, you're going to put 2 cards from your 7 onto the bottom of your library of your choice. Other than that, Commander is pretty straightforward. It's just like any other play, any other format. Sorry. Basically, the only thing different is that you do draw, if you're the first person to go, you do draw on your first turn. So that is something that some people get confused over and don't realize that's a thing, but that is how that works. So that is just about it. Other than that, you do your normal draw 1 card per turn, play as much as you want, 1 land per turn, stuff like that. If you, I suggest going to see a gameplay video of Commander. I don't have any on my channel, but a great way to see that is to go check out Game Nights by the Command Zone on YouTube, which is probably where you are if you're watching this anyways. So, hey, coincidence. So that is pretty much it. If I missed anything, leave it in the comments below if you're an experienced Commander player, just to help out the new players here watching this video. I very well may have missed something. Yeah, everything else applies, instant sorceries, everything works the same, so basic magic rules are the same for Commander as they are any other game. It's just that every card has to be different throughout your deck, except for basic lands. You have that one Commander, you have a deck of 100 cards, and that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We have tons of gameplay and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed, and this was helpful, like I said, please leave a like and comment down below if I missed anything, if you're an experienced player, or comment down below if this helped you as a beginner in Magic the Gathering. Welcome to the game if you're new. It's a ton of fun. I hope you guys have some fun playing it. If you want to help support the channel, check out the links below to my Patreon. We're doing a special thing on there. So if you sign up for my Patreon, you get 1 MTG Nerds logo sticker, which is my merch, which is also going to be linked below. You can check out the merch page below. But if you sign up for my Patreon, you get 1 logo sticker and a free random rare or mythic card thrown into your package, and I will send that right to you. And it doesn't matter what tier you sign up for, 1 to whatever, it doesn't matter. Just sign up for any tier and you get that for yourself. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, guys.